Good morning, children. Today we are going to know the importance of light for photosynthesis. Yes, it is very important that the light should be present for the process of photosynthesis. So today we are going to study or learn about it, that how it is important. So for knowing this, we need to perform a demonstration. Okay, so I have already discussed about two demonstrations where I have given you an idea that oxygen and starch is the product of photosynthesis, and in the similar way today I am going to discuss two demonstrations. The first one would clear you out that the light is very much important for the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so students, for this you need to have a potted plant. What you need to do is you have to keep that potted plant for 3 days in a closed room where the light is absent completely. Okay, in a dark room you have to keep that potted plant. After 3 days, what you have to do, you have to take the potted plant out and you have to cover one of its leaves completely with a black chart paper. Okay, you may use a black chart paper as it is shown over here in the picture. So, in one leaf, you will cover its partial surface with a black chart paper at both the sides. Make sure that you are covering both the sides. That means the top part of the leaf and the bottom as well. Okay. So after that, once you will cover the part partially of a leaf, you will keep that potted plant under the sun. Okay. You will leave the potted plant the whole day, especially properly exposed during the afternoon. Okay, and one more thing, in the previous video I have told you that during the afternoon, due to the intensity, the rate of photosynthesis increases. That means the intensity of light, that means the exposure of light affects the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, so you have to be very much careful that your potted plant should get the exposure of the sunlight properly, especially during the afternoon. Now, after this, students, what you need to see is that you have to pluck the leaf that you have covered. Okay, during the evening, just after the sunset, just a little while before the setting of the sun, what you will do? You will take this leaf out. You will pluck it. Okay. And you will leave, you will remove the covered area. You will remove this covered area. That means you will remove the paper. This black chart paper you need to remove. You will remove this black chart paper. And then you will perform the iodine test. Okay, so what you will do, you will put the iodine into the greenish part. What you will do, you put the iodine in this greenish part and the covered part, that means this part. Okay, so separately you will be putting the iodine. You will put the iodine, and what you will observe after doing so? You will observe that the part which was uncovered during the exposure of the sunlight will turn blue-black, whereas the part that you have covered with the black chart paper won't turn blue-black. That means, what does this prove? This proves that the leaf, the part, part of the leaf which was exposed to the sunlight, will turn blue black, whereas the part that you have covered with the black chart paper won't turn blue black. That means what does this prove? This proves that the leaf, the part of the leaf which was exposed to the sunlight, will turn blue black. That means the part of the leaf which was exposed to the sunlight exposed to the sunlight has only performed or has only undergone the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you all. I am repeating again that the part which has undergone the exposure has performed the process of photosynthesis, and therefore the starch production has been taken place in those green parts, those greeny uncovered parts. That is why on putting iodine it has turned blue-black, whereas the part that you have covered with the black chalk paper has not turned blue-black. Okay, that means it ensures that the photosynthesis has not occurred because the light exposure has not been received by the covered part. Since the photosynthesis has not occurred in that part, the starch is absent, and hence iodine solution didn't able to turn the part bluish black in color. That's all. So let's move on to the next experiment.